A lot of the time you might begrudge the work that you have, but I believe you use that work to get the work that you want. Here's what I mean by that. I had a conversation earlier with one of our account managers and I wanted to share it because it's something that I really believe in. In short, the account manager that's just really started with us was frustrated with the work that they were doing. They felt it was not beneath them, but pretty close to that, and that ideally they had much greater aspirations for themselves. I was trying to say that, look, that's a long-term thing and you have to earn those opportunities. I really believe that you have to work with what you've got to show yourself off and earn and get the opportunities that you ultimately want. I think it's a long-term thing. Like for myself, if you look at some of the previous videos, you'll see I used to host loads of parties and events, and I worked with some of the biggest DJs in the world. But that started literally in my back garden, where I was hosting like a house party, and then it got a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and then I went to my local club, which wasn't a fancy, big, exciting club. It was a club that was half closing down. And I think, you know, everything I did, I think I got a little bit better and I showed myself off a little bit more to earn the opportunity that I wanted. And it made sense. So Steve Jobs has this great quote all about things making sense when you look back on them. When I was there, it was a kind of a journey that I was going on, but I earned these really big opportunities that I ultimately had. And like my advice to anyone when they're starting their careers is like, go it slow and actually work with the opportunities you have in front of you. Don't push them aside because they're beneath you. Use them, and hell, if they are beneath you, you'll do such a good job at that with them that you'll show yourself off in such a loud fashion that you just can't be ignored. Don't push them aside and not have anything to work with, because you might be super talented, but you won't have any opportunity to show off that talent, and hence you'll be disregarded. So use whatever opportunities you have, even if they might not be what you ideally want to be doing ultimately, but use them to get there in the long run.